Hey guys, what is up? We're here with another F1 2019 video. This time in Germany. I wasn't able to record yesterday because I went to the doctors and I got a few shots and my arm were sore. And then I went to the dentist to get my new tray of Invisalign, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't record, so yeah. And I wasn't able to practice in Germany either. But today was the British Grand Prix. Lewis won again. It's getting kind of boring just seeing Lewis win over and over again. Apart from that, the race was pretty exciting. We finally had a good race. My volume's high. Let me turn that down. Okay, let's do qualified, but first let's see our messages. Okay, no rain for the race. Probably should have done practice. Oh, our parts failed. Alright, we're gonna develop them at the end of this video. So let's do qualifying. I barely done this track, so the first lap is not gonna be legit. I'm just gonna do one lap, and then once I feel a bit comfortable, I'm gonna restart the session and then go for a good lap. So I have kind of played it before.
Waiting for the lights to turn green in the pit lane to signify the start of the session here at the Hockenheim Ring for this weekend's German Grand Prix. In recent seasons, much talk has been made about tyre wear. Some say it gets in the way of the racing, others say it's always been part of the sport. Are we going to see drivers trying to look after their tyres here, or throw caution to the wind and worry about that when it becomes a problem?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
So like I said, the first few laps aren't gonna be for real. So let's just go out, and I want to see what to do. So yeah. Let's see if we can do any good here in Germany. If it's a good lap, then I'm just gonna let it be and just go with it. But like I'm not that good at Germany because I barely play it. It's one of those tracks that are just like, it's on the calendar, it's there, but I don't really care about it. And I knew I had to do it eventually. Let me turn down my volume one more time. And so yeah. I'm putting in my full focus because I don't know this track very well. So I'm trying to do the best I can in this track. If it's a competitive lap, then I might just stick with it. But again, we're gonna have to see what the lap time is. And then I'm gonna skip ahead. So Lucas Weber set a 1:17. That's pretty much like my baseline, what I need to aim for. And right now I'm a bit slower in sector 2. If this is around the 1:17 mark, maybe 1:16, I'll be happy and I'll stick with it. But I probably should have done practice. Nope, that's not what I meant to press. Okay. What's it gonna be? So 118. Whatever, I'm just gonna restart session, try again, full focus. I'm sorry for my lack of commentary. But I just full focus. This game's new. I don't really have that much of a good grip. I don't really know what to do for some tracks. Like France, I practiced it before, but I didn't get a chance to practice in Germany before. I've only done 2 things in this track. One, I did a time trial in it in the Ferrari, and then 2, you guys saw it. It was in the 2009 Braun GP car. It was like the invitational event. So those are the only 2 times I've ever been on this track. So full focus mode, here we go. So that was an okay lap, I would say. It wasn't the best lap. I don't think we're gonna go into Q2. Don't really care where we go. But Kimi's in last, so let's go out again. Same tires, but now we know the track a bit better. So, and there's also going to be rubbered in, and now the sun's coming out, so the track's going to be a bit hotter, bit cool, I mean, yeah, hotter, not as cool as it was. So yeah, now let's try to set a good lap time in. This time I'm going to try to talk over it because right now I'm pretty comfortable with it in the Alfa Romeo car. Pretty comfortable with Hockenheim now. As you can see, I'm taking the first 2 turns very aggressively, which is what we're gonna need to do to get into Q2. I'll be happy with the Q2. As you can see, we're still faster, but on the straights, we're not fast. Well, not as fast. As you can see, our old time is catching up, but we are doing better on the turns and everything. So yeah, but then they passed us because we went wide. So now let's try to redo that. Vettel's on provisional pole right now in his home Grand Prix. We take that corner very slowly, but we still have the whole track to make up for it. Since that was a good lap before this one, we're gonna have a lot to compete with. And okay, let's try this part again. Sector 2. I'm fully focused right now. Okay, we take that corner really good. But we need to take this one good as well. Which we do. but I don't think it's going to be enough to set us in the Q2. Yep, let's restart session. We're going to have to do this again, third time the charm, maybe? Yeah, let's just go out. I was thinking of putting the low downforce setting, but then I realized that there's a bunch of turns here, so it's not worth it. Actually, I'm gonna restart session once again because I'm gonna wait a bit until the sun comes up. So let's wait a bit until like 10 minutes. And then probably we'll be able to set a really good lap. The sun isn't out yet, so... Okay, now let's go out. And probably the sun's gonna be up. Oh yeah, it's even more, and the track is rubbered in, so... Yeah, we're gonna be able to set a really good lap time now. Oh gosh. Not if we do that. So now let's replay from there. Try to do that better this time. That part is hard right there. The final few turns right there is hard. So now let's get a blistering lap time. With the track rubbered in, and that's bad, okay. We need a good lap time, so doing the best I can. Okay, here we go for hopefully would be our final lap of Q1. Yeah, the car has feels like it's getting slower than it was like a couple of races ago when we got fourth. It just doesn't feel as fast. I felt it in Silverstone, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. And we go wide there, so. Hopefully this is a lap that can get us in the Q2. Okay, we take that corner pretty good. We don't hit the chicane. So yeah, this part's one of the hardest parts. But we take it like a champ. And sector 3 is probably the hardest section. Okay. We're good. This is looking like it's gonna be a really good lap. But no, it isn't. I don't know what it is. Our car feels like so slow. I'm just gonna take it and yeah, I guess that's it for us. 19th. Let's just go out one more time. Maybe we could set another good lap, but I don't know. It's just really hard. I feel like we've been brought back down to earth. We're at 71 difficulty, which is the same difficulty that we were when we came in fourth. So I don't know what's up. This is another one of those struggling races. So let's try maybe to set a better lap. I don't know, but our car feels so slow now. I don't know what it is. I wonder where Kimmy is. I wonder how Kimmy's doing, because I don't know. Like I said, this car feels so much worse than it was. That was bad. I don't know what it is. I just can't stop saying it. Our car feels so slow. It doesn't feel like it can go back into 4th place anymore. That was Austria. That was only a few races ago. And even if we do improve, it's only probably going to be only by a little bit. But I don't know what it is. Our car just, again, can't stop saying it feels so slow. It feels so slow and yeah, again, if we improve, it's gonna probably be by a little bit. But we're probably not. We got a good Sector 2, but Sector 3 is just so hard. I don't... And we don't improve. 19th. We have been brought back down to earth. Where's Kimi? So Kimi doesn't make it out of Q1 either. But I only see one Williams. Oh yeah, Lucas Weber gets out. But that's a really bad qualifying. That's probably the worst one so far. I don't know what's up. Our qualifying pace seems to be lower and lower. Our qualifying has been really bad since like Canada. Canada, we've had a bad qualifying, but we had a good race. Same with every other race. But I think, yeah, we did good in Austria, and I'm pretty sure we also did good in Silverstone. Kind of, I don't remember. But we're struggling, man. Maybe we can make another comeback. Our reputation goes down, but I don't know what it is.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
Our car is the 4th, and it's like it's in the. Look at it. We're right there. We're right just above McLaren and Toro Rosso. Look, our results have been good. We peaked at Austria, and then we went back down to 8th in the British Grand Prix. Can't be any of these, except for maybe the turbocharger. Let's replace the turbocharger. Oh, our gearbox. Our gearbox, we might have to take a penalty because it's at 67%. Let's just take it now. Let's take it now. We're gonna start in last, which is gonna suck for us. But we are gonna have a few fresh parts and those major upgrades that are gonna come in for next race. So this is gonna be hard.
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim ring then, with an average lap speed in excess of 130 miles per hour. The long curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. But there are plenty of other options available around the 17 corners here today. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Let's talk briefly about Lando Norris. They're still relatively new to a sport which does have a high learning curve and, of course, little tolerance for mistakes.
That's right, it is a difficult environment to come into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience. But some of these guys in Formula One have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Pierre Gasly, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Perez, Grosjean, and Lucas Faber, Butler, Norris, Lance Stroll, and Magnussen. Hülkenberg, Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen and Alexander Albon. Stewart, they've taken a grid penalty, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We're below where we should be on the grid.
So the gearbox might have been what it was.
Remember, be aware and
What
keep
the
safe.
problem was. So it looks like we're one stop being soft to mediums, which I think is a good strategy. Let's increase our fuel a little bit to 19 laps of fuel. 19.1. Yeah, okay. Let's start this race. 5 red lights here in the Hockenheim Grand Prix. And away we go. As you can see, we're going to get a 5th-place grid penalty from wherever we're going to end up. Let's brake early so that nothing happens. Kimi Räikkönen goes off the track, and we're going to have to go off the track for a second too. And we might be able to dive bomb everybody here, which it seems to have worked. Few people push me off track. And it looks like we have P16. But Kimi Räikkönen is flying away. You must think that with the new parts, our car must have gone a bit faster, right? No, it seems like we're still slow. Don't know what it is. I was gonna try to dive bomb, but I didn't want to replay that again. So now we're gonna go into the tight turn, and then we might be able to dive bomb him here. But the AI is super aggressive, and they don't leave you space. I've said it so many times this season. The AI doesn't give you any space when you are racing. Wait, I just need to make sure. Race director. It doesn't say we're getting a penalty. But I think that was for the grid. But it said 5th-place grid penalty at the beginning, so I am a bit worried about that. I don't know what that is about, but we have Nico Hülkenberg to worry about. The German in his home Grand Prix. We spin a little bit. Oh my god! What is that? We do some defending, which I think that's legal. And then Nico Hülkenberg just tail ends us. You could see it right here. He tail ends us right here into the wall. And then we hit someone. We hit, who is that? I think this is Albon. We hit him head on just because of Nico Hulkenberg not wanting to move and his stubbornness. So now let's replay from here. We go wide. We don't want to hit Kimi Räikkönen, but Nico Hulkenberg is super aggressive. I don't know what it is. We take a little spin. What is it? I don't know. I don't know, man. Nico Hulkenberg tried us. We keep the position against him, and we're still on 16th. We are losing Räikkönen every single time we fight him. I don't know what it was, man. The car, oh, I think I know what it is. It's the glitch when you fast forward. When you fast forward it, the AI gets drastically increased times from where you were. Like if you say you pull in a really good lap, it's a 117. I would say that's a pretty good lap in an Alfa Romeo. And then you fast forward, the AI gets redonkulous lap times after that. They get like a 115. Let's say 117, our lap time was the fastest lap track record in Hockenheim. And then the AI pulls off a 115 out of nowhere. That's a glitch that apparently has been going on since F1 2018.
Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead.
What? Doesn't give us any space. That's the only thing. A few things I hate about this game are the AI being way too aggressive defending their position, not giving you any space when you have the right to overtake them like that. But yeah, we're really good on the straights though. What is that? Let's go on overtake mode. Hopefully this works better. Okay, we overtake him easily this time. And there's a whole big train of cars up ahead. Right now we're into P15. That's 4 positions up from where we started on lap 3. But we have 17 laps in total. That's 15 laps to go. I know it's 14 from 3 to 17, but there's an extra lap at the end. So right now we're right behind Kimi. We might be able to get them on the start-finish straight. But I don't know. This game is good and all, but
we will start to see a loss of power.
We have something wrong with the car.
You'll be on the mediums.
We have something wrong with the car. There is a problem with the car. Well, the ICE. Let's see what it oh, it's not that bad actually. But the turbocharger we just replaced, so it's at 0%. We also changed the gearbox, because I don't want to retire in any single race. But Kimi gets the move on Kevin Magnussen. We try to take him down the outside, but he doesn't leave us any space. What is with the AI this year and this year? Not giving any space to the drivers that clearly have space to go through. Like, that was my lane, Kevin. That was my lane to go down the inside, but they block you. We might be able to pull a really good.
The engine is going to be down slightly and showing some minor wear.
we're losing power. This race is probably our worst race. Let's see the engine. It's only the ICE and the MGH that have major wear. Well, not major, but over 50% wear. Okay, I was distracted. I'm replaying. I don't know how that wasn't a corner cut. So we don't have that much. Oh, we take the move down the inside and we get him. We leave him space, but there might be even more of a battle. We're gonna get DRS here, so we're gonna leave him. Does he get DRS? Yes, he does. We're getting super close to him, but I think he's gonna have to pull away from this fight, because I clearly won the position. I clearly have it, and he pulls away. And Kimi and I are making our way through the field. We're punching and everything. Kimi moves up, then I move up. So next up after Kimi is Lance Stroll, which I'm gonna wait for Kimi to overtake or get into a battle with, so then I can just take both of them down. But the person holding up our train is Stroll's teammate, Sergio Perez. So we might be able to take Kimi if he does get into a fight with, who's that? Stroll. But we are gonna pit, and Kimi might actually go into the pits before us. He's gonna get the first choice if he goes into the pits or not. He might go into the pits this lap because he is using the same strategy as us, probably, because unless he's going from the softs to hards. So now let's try this again. Try not to take damage. But now we're gonna get this. I'm gonna go on overtake mode since we are gonna go into the pits. It doesn't work. Alfa Romeo engine against an Alfa Romeo engine, it's just wouldn't work in your advantage. That's a little bit of damage. So now Kimi's getting the air off of Stroll, and now we take the move down on him, and we take two people on one. That was an amazing move.
Great job, really impressive.
So now we're into P12, but we are gonna pit. And now Perez and Butler are having a fight, and now we're gonna be able to get Butler. But no, he takes the position back. One thing I love about this game is the fights that you get with the AI. They may be aggressive, but so let's put it on to none actually. They may be aggressive, but that leads to good fights. Except when you're in a hairpin and then you have you go for the inside and then they squeeze you out, even though they have to leave you cars with. And Devin Butler is also going into the pits. And now let's see who's gonna get held up. Get a 2.3 and we hold up Devin Butler. We overtake Devin Butler and he's gonna get held up, so we get some positions on the straight. I mean, we get some positions on the pit lane, which is pretty amazing. So now we're into P16 and that's our final stop. So we're gonna stretch out these tires to the end. But that was an amazing stop by our pit crew. We did it faster than a Toro Rosso's crew. So then we were able to overtake Butler in the pit lane. We don't have to overtake him in the straight. And then Butler had to wait for Kevin Magnussen, and I think that's Perez behind Magnussen. So now Devin Butler's into, but moving on from that, Devin Butler's in 19th. if he's 2 places down from us. Or 18th, actually. Now, more people are going to go into the pits this lap. And now we're going to be able to overtake them, since the pit lane, you have to obey the pit limit. So we're going to take on Kimi. We're going to pass him in the pit lane. Verstappen's in the pits, and there's a bunch of people up here that we're going to take, and Kevin Magnussen's right there. And we're into P9. This is an amazing race. We're 9 places above where we were, but we are going to have to fight Kevin Magnussen, who also has a Ferrari engine, just like us. But Lucas Weber, our main rival right now at the moment, is so far ahead. But there goes Kevin Magnussen. I don't really want to fight him because I don't want to waste these tires. And we stay ahead of Kevin Magnussen, and he pulls back, which is good. We stay into P9. Maybe we can get more. I don't think Lucas Weber has, yes he has. Let's just see.
Weber's just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead is 5.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time
so yes, they did
pit.
pit.
1:32.9.
So Lucas Weber did pit, and we're still gonna have to catch up. Is there more people? Yes, there was a Red Bull that went into the pits, but he's so far ahead that it doesn't even matter. Now what we have to do is just stay ahead of Magnussen. I want to save our ERS, so let's put it on low. Kevin Magnussen fishtails us. What is this? Let's watch. So we aren't defending him at the moment. He tries us to go on the outside lane. We stay where we are, and then he hits us. Wait, look at the marshal. Look at this dude. But let's just see. See, we have the lane. We aren't attacking him. He shouldn't have been there. He wasn't supposed to be there. Let's see it from his point of view. He goes into the inside, he goes on the outside, and then he fishtails us. Okay, this time he doesn't try to go down the inside. He goes down the inside. He didn't try to go down the outside, but we stick the position. We're not really losing anything here. We're still probably gonna get driver of the day for gaining 10 positions. Wait, no. So yeah, we are doing really good. We are only gonna get 2 points, but it doesn't matter. Our team is still gonna like us for this amazing race. There is a Red Bull caught in this train that Kevin Magnussen is leading. I'm not saying I'm leading it because he's trying to battle me, but I'm way ahead most of the time, as you can see. So Kevin Magnussen is leading that train behind me. And it has a Red Bull. I would say that's Pierre Gasly because I saw Max Verstappen. It was probably Max Verstappen in the pit lane. But I just don't know because I said it's probably Max Verstappen in the pit lane. So it might be Max Verstappen there, but we don't know. But there's also a Haas ahead of the Red Bull up there. So now I want to harvest some ERS. I want to stay above 60% ERS. We are getting green, which means we are getting our best sectors. But Kevin Magnussen's catching up rapidly to us. We leave him space, and then we go wide, but then we stick the position on Magnussen. Wait, I just need to check if my mic is on or not. I always do these checks now because I remember sometimes I had my mic off when and then I'm pretty sure one of these episodes, I forgot which one, my mic was off and then I just realized. So now from now on, every beginning of the race I'm gonna check my mic. So we stay ahead of Magnussen, and I would like to say that we're catching up to Weber, but it doesn't look like it because we keep getting battled up by Magnussen.
Weber ahead. Our gap to the car in front is
Yeah, we lost 5
6.0
tenths.
seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 20.0.
What's the fastest lap?
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:18.4. The gap to the car ahead is 6.1
Okay,
seconds.
Magnussen, you could have fishtailed me again, but now Magnussen, it looks like he's gonna have the position. We're gonna go down the inside, and then we go wide. Is this gonna work? No, Magnussen stays in position since we were on the chicane so long. Let's go back into medium. Wow, that was an amazing move. So now let's try again, but we're gonna go a bit wide. That was an amazing move by Magnussen. I really want to take that position back. Which I probably am gonna in the straight. Let's go on low. Actually, we need to keep it on medium so then we could keep the distance. We're gonna get DRS on the start finish. Go on overtake. We are catching up. So we are faster than him. But since, okay. I'm still in overtake mode. Kimi is also challenging us. But with that, Kimi gets overtaken by Lance Stroll. We might be able to take him down this right here. We're gonna go down the inside. Same thing's gonna happen, but we park the bus. And Kevin Magnussen is still there. We get a warning. But we take the position back. And Roman Grosjean is right in front of us. We might be able to pass him. But that's Magnussen's teammate. So if this was real life, they'll probably get
The car ahead
Grosjean.
of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Oh, they went for the other type of one stop. Unless, I think they went for the mediums to the hards. But now I think we're catching up.
Grosjean is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.8.
So I think we are catching up. He didn't say if we were catching up or not. But on the straights we are losing him. And I'm pretty sure we're far away from Magnussen. But Raikkonen passed Magnussen now. So now we have our oh, there's 3 wide. That is Verstappen back there. I could see his name tag just a little bit. Let's make sure that it is Verstappen and not someone else. And not... Yes, that is Verstappen. Number 33 is Verstappen. So Pierre Gasly is up there. I think that's in 4th. But right now, it looks like it's going to be a Ferrari 1-2. But Mercedes is really pushing whoever's in 2nd right there. Let's go see. Because it was just an overtake. Oh, this is Vettel, the home man. Who's behind him? I think that's Valtteri Bottas. but he gets him on the straight. And I think that's going to seal the deal to ruin the Ferrari 1-2 chance. Unless the Ferrari can get him on the straight. No, it looks like Seb is pulling back. Let's see.
Grosjean ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:20.4.
Yeah, can you just save for catching up?
Confirmed.
Alright, give me more updates. We're on boat ERS right now, so we're gonna go on low, so then we could save some. Because we don't have that much now. But there's 4 laps to go. And there's a huge fight behind us. Huge fight behind us. I'm pretty sure they were 3 wide, but now Magnussen gets the better of it.
The car in front is 2.0 seconds.
We're definitely catching up to Grosjean. This might be our best comeback drive. This video was pretty short actually, since we didn't get a Q2. But yeah, let's keep it on low.
Grosjean is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:20.4. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
1/10 a lap. We need to do better. So I'm gonna go on rich fuel mix so then we could catch up even more. Maybe if we could take this corner good enough. He's right there. Yeah, the thing about controller, it only turns as much as it wants you to turn.
Grosjean ahead. Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:20.4. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Alright. But now we lost a few tenths. So we definitely are catching up to him. But that might have ruined it. That might have ruined it. Let's ask again on the straight.
Grosjean is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:20.5. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
So now that I just looked, Verstappen is past everyone else. Now we have to worry about Verstappen, but there's only a few more laps left. So if we could hold him up for these few laps, then we can finish ahead of a Red Bull, which is pretty amazing. But he's right there. He passed Kimi. He passed Kimi Räikkönen.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
And we're about to go on to the final lap of the race. And we're gonna have to push as hard as we can.
Lucas is P7 at the moment. The gap is 7.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:20.2.
We spin a bit there, which is gonna cost us some time, and I think that seals the deal. We are gonna finish at least 9th and below, if we can hold up Max Verstappen, who is catching up rapidly. Let's go on hot lap mode.
This is your final lap of the race.
We're gonna have to go really quick because Max Verstappen is right there, and I wasn't paying attention to the road ahead of me, so one in the grass. So now we're gonna have to push as hard as we can for this final lap of the race. He's catching up rapidly. Are we gonna be able to stick it? Are we gonna be able to stay 10 positions ahead? But Max Verstappen is right behind us on the straight. He might be able to take us on the straight, but we're gonna be able to take him. Probably depends on where. On this turn, Max Verstappen going down the inside. He pulls back away. There's a yellow flag. I think it's Verstappen.
Green flag.
I think Verstappen has an issue. No, it's not Verstappen. But that might have saved me. Nico Hulkenberg, one of the home mans, is out of the race, and it looks like Ferrari isn't gonna get the 1-2, and Charles Leclerc gets the race win. Are we gonna be able to hold up? This is super intense. This is gonna be one way to end the race, but will he be able to take us on the straight? He's gonna have the DRS, but we're gonna stay ahead into P9. Let's go.
Top job, my friend, top job.
P9.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Stewart. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So we gained 10 positions in that race. What an amazing race for us. We get a 120.010, and we barely finish above Max Verstappen, who messes up in the final turn, and we gain 10 positions in that race. We get the driver of the day. That is an absolute win. Is this an absolute win? Yes, this is an absolute win.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Some excellent overtaking moves from your former teammate today. Did he learn some of them from you?
I want to go for the sportsmanship.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? Do you have any comments about the collisions? Appreciate your time.
I should have just pressed no comment. But now we can get some points and, you know, repurchase those major upgrades, which are definitely gonna come in. We're losing the rivalry against Evan Butler. Our reputation with the team goes through the roof again.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Alright, now let's get the R&D. Let's purchase these two. And we might be able to get... No, we don't have anything. Can we purchase anything? What are these? Let's develop this. Quality control 1. So then our failure rate doesn't go that much down. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this this race. But let's advance, and what's next? I forgot what's next. Hungary is next. So the Hungaroring. So now let's see what things came through. So they both came through, and now let's see our performance against other cars. We're catching up to Renault. And so yeah, first we're gonna replace this. What else is where? MGH. And I think this is gonna be fine. Let's just... No, it's not. So yeah, that's gonna end this video. No rain expected. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye. This is the most awkward part, but I say goodbye. Bye.